The first question is, a train crosses a platform 220 meters long in 24 seconds and crosses a man standing on a platform in 10 seconds. Find the speed of the train. So in the question we have to find the speed of the train. So for that, first, time. So two different times are given in the question. First, train crosses a platform. So it takes 24 seconds to cross a platform, and the train takes 10 seconds to cross a man standing in a platform. So 24 seconds and 10 seconds, two different time are given in the question. So to get the answer, we have to identify the difference between both the times. So time is equal to platform minus man, so that is 24 minus 10, so 14 seconds. So the time is 14 seconds. And the distance, so distance is already given in the question, that is 220 meters. So the formula for speed is equal to distance by time. So distance is 220 meters, the time is 14 seconds. So if we identify the difference, we will get the answer, that is 15.714 meter per second. Because in the distance is in meters, the time is in seconds, so the answer will be in meter per second. So this is the answer. But if we want to convert this meter per second into kilometer per hour, we have to multiply with the value. So 1 meter per second is equal to 3.6 kilometer per hour. So to identify the kilometer per hour value, we have to multiply 15.1714 into 3.6, which is 56.57 kilometer per hour. The second question is, A can do work in 12 days, B in 18 days, and C in 36 days. In how many days can all three finish the same work together? So three people separately completing a same work in different duration. So if all together their work, means in how many days they'll complete the work. That is the one we have to find out now. So let's take A completes same work in 12 days, so 1 by 12, plus B takes 18 days to complete the same work, so let's plus 1 by 18, plus C takes 36 days, so 1 by 36. So we have to take LCM for the numbers. So in the common table is, we can take third table. So in third table, 12 comes in 4 times, 18 comes in 6 times, and 36 come in 12 times. So here for the denominators, we can commonly take second table. So in second table, 4 comes in 2 times, 6 comes in 3 times, 12 comes in 4 times. So after this, we can take the LCM, the L division method. So 2, 3 and 6 we can divide in 2 table, then we will get 1, 3 and 3, then we can do in 3 table, then we will get the answers as ones. So 3 2s are 6, so 6, 1 by 6 is the answer. So 6 in it takes, if all together they work, means in 6 days they can complete a work. So the answer is 6 days. The third question is, two numbers are in the ratio 3:4. If their HCF is 15 and their LCM is 180, find the answer. So in given, they have given 3:4 ratio and HCF value 15 and LCM's value 180. So we have to identify the numbers. For that, let's take 3x is to 4x. So we should know the value of the x, right? So let's take HCF as x. So x is equal to 50. So we have to substitute x into 15. So 3 into 15 is 45, 4 into 15 is 60. So the numbers that we have to find is 45 and 60. So as we have the LCM value, we can cross verify that the answer we have found out is correct or not. For that, let's take LCM for 45 and 60. If we take LCM for the 45 and 50, so first we can divide both in fifth table, we'll get 9 and 12. So next in third table, we'll get 3 and 4. So next in third table, 1 and 4 we'll get. In fourth table, we'll get 1 and 1. So if we multiply 5 into 3 into 3 into 4, we'll get 180. So the LCM given is also 180. So the numbers we have found 45 and 60 is the correct answer. The fourth question is, a boat takes 5 hours to travel 30 km downstream and 10 hours to travel the same distance, that is 30 kilometers in upstream. Find the speed of the boat in still water. So they have given the distance and time in both upstream and downstream. So we have to find the speed of the boat in still water. So this formula for speed is distance by time. So first let's take downstream. In downstream the distance given is 30 km divided by the time given is 5 hours. So 30 by 5 is 6. So both is given in kilometer and hours. So that is 6 km per hour. Next let's take in upstream. So in upstream in upstream also it travels the same distance. So 30 km divided by distance given is 10 hours. So divided by 10, which is 3 km per hour. So we have to identify the speed of the boat in still water. So for that we have the downstream speed and upstream speed. So we have to take average for that, which is we have to plus downstream and upstream, and we have to divide that by 2. So downstream speed we have identified as 6 km per hour, plus in upstream we have identified 3 km per hour. So 6 plus 3 divided by 2 is 9 by 2. The answer is 4.5, because in question the distance is given as kilometer and time is given in hours. So 4.5 km per hour. The fifth question given is, in a class 60% are boys and 40% are girls. If 20 of the boys and 25% of the girls are absent, what percentage of the class is present? So we have to identify the present percentage of the class. For that they have given 60% in a class are boys, 40% in a class are girls. So if in a class, if there are 100 students, means out of 100, 60 students are boys and 40 students are girls. So in the 60 students, 20 boys are absent. So we have to identify the number of boys who are all absent on the day. To identify that, we have to multiply this 20% into 60. So 20% into 60 is 20 divided by 100 into 60, that is 12. So out of 60 boys, 12 boys are absent. So out of 60 girls, 25% of the girls took leave. So we have to identify the count of these girls, those who took leave. So for that we have to multiply this 20% into 40. So that is 25 divided by 100 into 40. If we cancel this, we will get 1 into 10. So that is 10 girls out of that 40 girls are absent. So we have to minus that. So 60 minus 12, because out of 60, 12 boys were absent. So totally 48 boys were present in a class, and out of 40 girls, 10 girls were absent. So out of 40 minus 10 is 30. So 30 girls were present at the day. If we add 48 plus 30 is 78. So out of 100 students, 78 students were present. So that is 75% is the present percentage in the class on that particular day. So the answer is 78%.